In the year 400 AD, Rich Yu becomes the 17th Emperor of Japan, and so it seems fitting to celebrate Rich Yu here on this channel. Why Rich Yu? How about a 4x gain? If you had the technology to invest in the subscriber growth of this channel, you'd have a 400% return from where we were at not even 3 months ago. You see, in October of 2021, this channel just released the publication of a video celebrating 100 subscribers. And less than 3 months later, we are about to cross 400 subscribers. 400% gains? That's some serious gains. But let's sneak peek into the deep sea tuna factory that is the mind of Poseidon. Because, dear friend, I think we can do something, let's call it unusual. Welcome to Unusual Due Diligence. In this special episode, I present to you the stretch goals of this channel, inspired by a post from community rockstar Voltron Supreme. And given the new year nearly upon us, and the fact that I've said more than a few things loudly at my local pub, it's time to sum it all up into a kind of due diligence and zany antics that you enjoy from this channel. Let's dive in. Do you know why I titled this video Draft Community Update? It has multiple layer meaning. At a pub or bar, the beer selection includes something called draft beers, and these are the beers offered on spigot, similar to the fountain machine that dispenses colas. I was at the bar when a lot of the content of this video was written, but also while there I mentioned to my wife some of the themes I had planned for Thursday, and she suggested I should set aside the research projects and speak to the audience directly about some of these ideas. Let me warn you, these ideas are rough, and some I've mentioned here and there in other videos or in chats I've had with some of you. Let's talk about the problem with YouTube. I'm clearly new to YouTube and new to doing video production, but as a paying member to YouTube, there's a pretty severe problem for this community. We can't enjoy the gains together. Look at it this way. The subscriber growth for Unusual Due Diligence is professionally bonkers at 400% and not even 3 months. I mean, what the heck is going on? It's a channel featuring animated clip art, memes, and ridiculous deep research into esoteric legal filings in foreign countries. My friends ask me, "Hey Poseidon, where were you last night?" And then I respond, "Oh, reading the legal minutiae of filings of incorporated entities in Singapore." Cue cricket sound. What if you, the viewer, could do more to participate in the growth of this channel, and in a way that was also fun to do so? Meaning those 400% gains would directly help you too. Well, many weeks of noodling on this idea, I'm closer to taking action. So close that it's been mentioned in some of my older videos. Here's how I think it would work. I'm still clearly working out the details, but let's dream big for a moment. What if this channel had a cryptocurrency coin or token that solved the very unique problem of ensuring members of this community could also participate in the growth, success, and development of what this channel aspires to be? Someone out there watching this video is snarking at the mere thought of this channel having aspirations. Aspirations? What could Poseidon possibly aspire to? I present a napkin. Here's what I'd like to see happen. Why? Because I feel the world needs this. It's been a stupid and challenging couple of years. Let me help you have fun in the world of finance. First, we already talked about, but this channel is going to find a way to get its own cryptocurrency token or coin. I am not sure yet what I'll call it. Turns out having some friends who do that computer programming thing is pretty handy. I am told what I want is a token and not a coin because it'll be easier for members of this community to participate over assuming everyone can run a blockchain node. And something about me having to write a white paper explaining how the token will work. Second, this channel needs a black and white manga book. You know, one of those thick manga books you'd find at the bookstore. It turns out there are some subjects that work really well in print, and I'd love to sponsor an artist to help build a beautiful black and white manga. Imagine owning a copy of a black and white manga book, having a memento of our time here together, and this crazy idea to connect the ideas of this channel into something fully new and old. Third, this channel is going to end up in an AMC theater. I could put any given episode there now, but that's taking a shortcut. What I want to do is grow my own skill set in such a way that I have a true quality movie-length episode to watch in my local theater while eating my favorite popcorn. It's a stretch goal for me. That's just epic. Speaking of epic, I have researched what it'd take to offer custom toys, giant billboards, advertising our favorites. Imagine seeing a billboard with Unusual Due Diligence Bear. These ideas, they are fantastic. However, at the end of the day, there's something I want to do, and it involves you, the viewer. You see, I want you to benefit from the continued growth and development of this channel, because if my audience does well, the channel does well. A cynic out there is already thinking that sounds pretty lame, but it's not a lame, baseless statement. It's not some weird Grayskullian voodoo here. The secret is literally in the channel data. I noticed that when the channel predictions track the trend lines of the markets correctly and rewards appear collected, this channel tends to grow pretty quickly. Literally, if the audience does well, the channel does well. And it makes sense. People want to hear from people with a proven track record of tossing dad jokes and 1980s callbacks. Go Joe, am I right? The alternative is that this channel is like other channels, that I just settle for selling t-shirts or maybe doing a Patreon. The problem I have with those models is the same problem I have for selling toys, which is that the value exchange is not compounding for both parties. I feel if we set up a cryptocurrency for the channel and have these wild guideposts to one day end up in the theater, plus a print and manga book of unusual due diligence of our favorite cryptocurrency and some other real extreme ideas, that it means I can build what's called a virtual cycle of benefits. Let's ride these waves together. The channel grows and you get paid. That sounds great to me. It may not be 400 AD, but maybe we can still be rich you. Crazy idea? You bet. Let's try it. But you should know there are risks here. For one, this is a channel that unites toys, clip art, bad memes, and crazy research for investment ideas. Instead of a suited financial advisor that you'd find at the local bank, I'm more like the trench coat wearing guy you'd find lost in an alley. You see, the cryptocurrency for this channel could totally flop. There's certainly a risk, but then so is waking up and not buying more crypto. We all have risks we have to evaluate each and every day. I like to imagine a cryptocurrency for this channel might one day show up on the Flexa network, or even be offered on the Anchor platform. Or maybe, dear viewer, it might even turn out somewhere unusual. Maybe we could use it as a soup kitchen to feed the hungry. There's a lot of just left at the bar thinking here, but I do know this. This is unusual due diligence. I am your host, Poseidon, god of the sea. In this draft episode, we discussed some big ideas. Make waves, my friend.